Hello everybody and welcome to my new video. So for the past few weeks I've been uploading videos about me making imaginary Hearthstone cards and then presenting it to you guys. So that was my first kind of mini series in my YouTube channel. And now I want to change it up a little bit and I'm going to start in this video today a new kind of series. So this is going to be the Imaginary Hearthstone card series that I will keep doing, but later on. And there's going to be this one that I'm starting now, which is, I don't know how to call it, maybe I'll call it Let's Play Random Decks. Basically, it's going to be me playing a deck. So for this video, I'll be choosing the deck, but in the other videos, I want you guys to put in the comments which deck you want me to play for the next videos of this series. So, I'll be playing a random deck that you guys will have to choose, and it will be a little bit like a tutorial. I will show you the cards in the deck, what can be added, what's the synergy between the cards, and then I'll go in the real games and play a few games, like 3 or 4. I don't want those videos to be too long, but yeah, about 3 or 4 games, and yeah, just playing the deck, commenting my games with this deck and showing you my impression, and it's like teaching you how to play the deck a little bit. So this video we're gonna be playing, I chose it, we're gonna be playing the mid-range hunter. So let me put the sound, here we go. Wait, we're not gonna put the music. Okay, so we're not gonna put any sound. You know what? You can tell me if you want sound, but for this video, we're not gonna put it. I found it a little bit annoying. You can tell me in the comments if you want sound. But first of all, I want to apologize because this Hearthstone account is not in English, because English is not my first language. I am French, so this Hearthstone account is in French. So the cards name are going to be in French and all that, but I will be in my games I will be saying the name cards in English, so sometimes I will not know the name. I already apologize for that, and I also apologize for my English that sometimes will be a little bit weird. You can call it that way. So we are going to be playing today the mid-range hunter. It's a hunter mid-range, so that focuses on getting small cards like the spider and the crazy alchemist. Sorry, not the crazy alchemist. The scientist that gives you a secret. And basically, yes, it's an early game hunter, but then you have really, really strong cards for the late and especially mid games. So this deck it's not that cheap, because there's 3 legendaries to it. So it's not that much expensive compared to other decks, but it's not the easiest to go. So wait for it. I want to find the perfect setting. I think the music is better. I think it's in game. Okay, let's try that way. We'll test things out. So first, the card. We have 2 little spider that gives you a beast. So that card is really strong if you want to focus on getting that turn 1. And you can trade a bunch of things like Leopard Gnome and Clockwood Gnome. You can trade them, and then you can get a nice card. You can get to, hold on. You can get the little parrot or the chicken, the angry chicken. You can get the angry chicken or the parrot, and that's not really good. But you can get also good things, like you can get King Crush. The best things you can get is King Crush and the Beast. That is a really, really good card to have with the little spider. Then you have little moderate cards like this. This is really good against aggro. You can have this, which is great. This is also really great. You put turn 1 Spider, turn 2 Coin, Mukla. And then you have the bad cards, which are the Angry Chicken, the Owl, those things. You can have a little bit of everything, but it's a lot of time it's worth it. So you have 2 of those. Then you have a Snake Trap. So why a Snake Trap? We have only one. Well, because this trap synergizes with a lot of other cards in the deck that I will be mentioning after. So it's a Snake Trap. Then we have 2 Frozen Trap, I think it's called. So that is obvious. It's a mid-late game, so you want to slow down the opponent as much as you can. So yeah, you want to slow down the opponent. So this trap is really good. There are no explosive trap in this deck, just because we don't have enough place to put them. And I think freezing trap are the best traps to go. And yeah, they just disable a lot of things and slow down the opponent. Then we have an Ironbake Howl, which is, it's a beast, so it combos with a bunch of cards in this deck. Also, this deck is a beast deck, you can call it. It's a mid-range beast deck. So it's a beast, and silence are really strong. A little silence. Good in this deck. So then we have 2 Knife Jugglers. And that's the first card that synergizes with Snake Trap. You have a Snake Trap. You have 1 Juggler. He attacks with a little creature. Snake Trap triggers. And then you can actually end up killing the small creature, and your Knife Juggler survives. Or you can just go and dish out a lot of damage. And this can occur when you have 2 Knife Jugglers. And that's just crazy. So, and overall, turn 2, 3, 2, and the Knife Juggler also synergizes with other cards in this deck. That's pretty good. We get 2 because it's a good card. Then we have the Hunted Creeper, I believe. It's we put this in deck because it's a beast. And it's a good card, honestly. For 2/1, 2 okay, but it summons a 1/1, so it can also work with Knife Juggler and... No, not Snake Trap, but it can work... Sorry, with Knife Juggler. And it's too bad that the 1/1 aren't beast, but it would be way too OP otherwise. So, now we have those. I don't remember how they call in English. I'm sorry. We have 2 of those, because 2 for 2/2/2, it's really good. And then it gets, when it dies, it gets a secret. And the opponent has always a problem dealing with that, because it's a 2/2, so it's always a unit that can trade, but at the same time, he doesn't want to activate it. It can give you the best. It gives you the freezing trap. The worst scenarios, it gives you the Snake Trap, and you don't have anything to synergize it with. That's the worst case scenario it can happen. But you can have this freezing trap and then do something good with it. You have 2, because you have 3 traps in total. Then you have the good old weapon. We have only 1 of these, so you have to use it wisely. It's just, with 3 secrets in your deck, it's a must-have weapon. It's a really good weapon. For 3, it's 3/2, and you can attack it a first time to clear a 3 health minion. And then you can just wait to have a secret and just attack it 2 more times, and then you can just go aggro with it. That's a really, really good weapon for hunters. Then we have a must-have cards in a hunter deck. The Animal Companion is just a great card. You can do it turn 3 or turn 2 coin. You can either clear a very strong minion with 4 health. The card, the 3/3 that gains +1/+1, gives you a spare part in your hand if you have a mech on the board. I don't remember how it's called, but it can clear that. It can clear a lot of things. It's just really good. You can also have a taunt that is really hard for the opponent to deal with, especially turn 2 coin. And then you can have, I think Leokk isn't that strong. I think that the Huffer and the Bear Taunt is the best choice. But anyway, you can get for 3 a 2/4, and then you can synergize it with Snake Trap. They go 2/1, or the little spider. It's really, really good. And we get 2 of those, obviously. Now we have another card that a must-have, always. It's Unleash the Hounds, You know that card for 3. You can get so much hounds, and it really synergizes really well with the knife jugglers. We get 2 because it's really strong. Then, no need to explain. Kill command, really strong card. You have a beast, you can go aggro, kill, very strong card. It's really good. And this part of the aggro part deck, which is 4/4/3. You get a repop, it's really, really strong. 2 of those. Then we have an Argus Defender, which is really good for 4. It's expensive, but you can synergize it with so much cards. With the knife jugglers, the snakes from Snake Trap, even the dogs. And it can be really good. Then we have this card, and I think you can understand why. There's only 1. Oh, by the way, the Argus Defender, you have 2 in the deck. But this one, I'll explain the way how to play him, but just the way it's here, because there's a lot of little cards you're gonna sacrifice. Unleash the Hounds, the little creeper, the Snake Trap, the snake from the Snake Traps. And this is just gonna make you draw so many cards. If you place that turn 7, or even if you already have it on the board, but it's likely he's gonna get killed. But even if you had it already on the board, you do an Unleash the Hounds on 4. It's 4 cards. It's a sprint for 4. It's really, really strong. Then you have the Dog Master, I believe. And this is just great because you have a lot of beasts. You have the Unleash the Hounds. This, with the Huffer, it becomes a 6/4. It's really good. You have this. You can go, you can tone that up. And it just gives you a taunt. It gives you a 4/3 and a beast +2/2. It's really strong for 4. Yeah, for 4, it's really, really strong. Then you have we're gonna start there. That is the mid-range part of the Hunter. Yeah, I think that's all aggro, but it's just to initiate the mid, because then we have a Sludge Belcher, very, very strong taunt. That's almost in every deck in Hearthstone, and it just gives you a huge taunt, 5 health, for 5, repop with 2 health. Taunt is really good. Then we have, I don't remember his name in English, but it's the big contaminating creature that the enemy spell costs 5 more mana, so you can't get rid of him with spells. Otherwise, you have to be a mage on turn 9 to get rid of him with Fireball. But he's a really good card to slow down enemy, plus the Freezing Trap. You get a 5/5, he can't cast spells. It's really, really a problem to deal with. Then you have the 2 must-have cards in the mid-hunter decks. The Savan, the Big Lions, we're going to call them the Big Lions. For 6, it's 6/5 beasts, and when it dies, it summons 2 beasts. This is huge. Just huge. Put 2 of these. And now for the really big cards, we have Maexxna. Because Maexxna is a huge beast. And if you can combo it with the Houndmaster, it becomes a 4/10 that destroys anything. And even without any buffs, for 6 you can kill anything. You can kill anything for 6. And that is really, really good. And then we have, obviously, the turnaround, game-winning card, Dr. Balanced. Yep. I don't need to explain that. 7/7/7. He's just a really, really good card in not totally aggro decks. So here you are, the deck list for this Hunter. Now, the cards that you could add up, you could replace if you don't have. Or you just want to, if you don't like Maexxna, some people don't like playing her. It's Naxxramas, it's all, I don't want it. Well, you can actually replace it with Ragnaros. It's a really good card. You can replace it with Ragnaros. Now, you can also replace it with a card. Let me find it. Here we go. You can also put this card, for 1, get +2 attack to a beast and immune. You can actually replace 1 spider with it. You can either replace 1 spider or replace one like this if you are afraid that it gives the snake trap or you're not comfortable with using these. Or you can replace by another card, not too important. Not these, not this. Not a really important card. But it can actually be good. For example, if you combo this with Maxna, it can give some pretty nice combo. You have a free kill. Yeah, free kill and she doesn't die. I think that's about it. Let me check if there's any more cards you could add up. If there's any hunter cards. That's not very useful. Nah. No, I think that's all. This is really the traditional hunter deck. You can maybe add up one weapon like this, replace it, take off one spider and put another weapon. It's up to you. This is only the traditional build that you would normally do on hunter, but then you can do whatever you want. You can put Kel'Thuzad, you can do whatever you want. So now that we've introduced the deck list, we're gonna get into the fun part and actually play with this deck. So what we are going to do is we are going to play about 3 games. We're going to play 3 games with this deck and see if we get more wins or more loss. Okay, sorry. Let's get into it, shall we? So, I'm going to teach you how to play this deck correctly. So, this deck is good against, we're going to see what are we up against for an opponent. I think the mages are a problem. The mages are really strong. It's a really strong class in this meta. Oh, what do you know? Another hunter. So this is probably a full aggro hunter. And I think this deck is actually really strong against full aggro. So here, oh, beautiful hands. So what you want to get is one of the 3. This one, or the scientist that gives you secrets. So we're going to take up this one and this one. Having this one in turn 1 is really good. Oh god, what the hell. We have a really good hand right now. So in this deck, we're going to see what he plays. Okay, he doesn't play anything. We have to be wise of what we are using. So here we do not want to use the coin, because hunters have a bunch of respawns for the knife juggler. So we're just going to play the little spider. And no, you have to use the coin wisely in this deck, because they are very, very important 3 and 4 drops that you almost always want to coin. So here we go. We're going to place our hunted creeper. Oh, no, see. We coin here. This is almost, you almost want to coin that. Almost always. So here we go. We get, okay, we get the Huffer. Pretty nice. The Taunt would have been the best here, but it's okay. He can't kill the Huffer. Nah, he can't kill the Huffer for now. So it's going to be a problematic 4-2. So, this could still be a mid-range. Okay, he's gonna kill. What are we gonna get? Oh my god. That is a really good card to get. Okay, let's see what we put here. We're not gonna place the snake trap. We are going to place... There's 2 options here. Either we place the hunted creeper and the spider, or we place the knife juggler and the little spider. I think that's a bad idea. I think what we want to do here is we want to, because we're going to trade this, that's for sure. And if we put the knife juggler and the spider, there's a chance that it hits here. Yep. We're going to put the hunted creeper and the spider and trade this. So with this hunter, if you're used of playing full aggro hunter where you just don't give a fuck of what is on the board and you just go face, you gotta step back of this mentality for a little bit. This deck is not like that. It's, you gotta trade. You gotta do stuff. Oh god, he didn't give the wrong one. Okay, so he's gonna trade, give me a good thing. That's pretty good, Okay, so here what we want to do is we're gonna tone that up. It's gonna be 4, so he's gonna have to get a bunch of his units to kill it. And we still have a 4-3. Then we're going to be able to place the weapon, and we have a turn 6. What is that? Oh, he already used 1 to deal with that. Okay, and then let me know. I think we are in a pretty good situation right now. Oh my god, he's going to go face. That is not good for him. I mean, we could try something. So here, we're going to put the weapon. Yep. No. No, we're gonna, yes. We're gonna place the knife juggler. Here you have a lot of options. It really depends on your playstyle, but here I think we're gonna go with knife juggler. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? Let's go with weapon and freezing trap. Weapon. Get that off. Get that off. Get that off. And no. Okay. I don't know if that was the best option, but I think it was a good one. Because he's gonna try to attack with his spider probably first. It's gonna activate. I'm gonna have a 3-2, and he's already getting pretty low. So that's going to be in our advantage. And about this deck, I honestly think that if you practice this deck a lot, you can actually get to legend. This deck is a competitive, I don't know if it's a competitive, but it's definitely a legend. It can definitely reach legend. You just have to practice a lot, learn the situations. See, for a moment I'm rank 15. The season restarted a few days ago, and I just started replaying with this deck. I have a lot of decks, so I have to play with a bunch every day. So it's hard to focus on one precisely, but this is one of my favorite decks. It's fun. It's fun to play. It's really fun. So, we don't know what he's playing right now. We know he's thinking. Is he AFK? Because if he's AFK, I go with my super line. Super line of death. Okay, it looks like he doesn't want to play this turn. He's probably a genius plan. He probably has a genius plan of making me use my weapon. That's what he wants to do. But his mind games ain't gonna work on me. No. So, the big lion, you want to play him when you can. And we won next turn. Okay. So that's going to be a bit of a weird game. He probably rage quit. No. What a poor man. But anyway, we won. So that's all that matters. So let's go for the win. Yippee. And we're going to finish him with the Huffer. Of course we are. Nah. Not the Huffer. I'm sad. Okay, so we got the first win out of the 3. First win. Great. We're going to be almost rank 14. That's good. Okay, here we go for the second game. It was a bit of a weird game. It was a warm-up game, let's say. Arcane Shot. Okay, let's go. So this deck is really strong against full aggro. Tempo Mage, I think the worst possible deck you could find off is the Tempo Mages. They just crushed you. They put Antonidas, and you did. Yep, Tempo Mages against Mech Mages. I don't really know. Okay, Hunter. Let's see. Not Hunter, sorry. Warrior. It can be either Control Warrior or Grim Patron. We take off everything here. We need those 3 cards. Remember, we need those 3 cards. If you don't have it, you're in trouble, actually. Oh god, we don't have the coin. We're in trouble here. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, this game, This deck also depends on your starting hand, and it can go really badly very fast. Okay, let's hope we get something good with the animal companion. But otherwise, okay, he just armors up. Okay, he just armors up. So we're gonna go with animal companion. Animal companion here, and we're gonna get a Huffer. Great. He's probably gonna have a way to deal with it. Oh, thank you, my dear friend. For 4, what's that? Okay, he's gonna directly put his weapon, and he's gonna trade. Okay, he's gonna start to take a bit of damage, and here we're gonna go with this. You wanna put units. You wanna save your weapon when you have secrets, because you wanna be able to attack as much as you can and put pressure on the opponent. And he's gonna have to trade again. That's gonna start to hurt. I may not be a full aggro, but I still have this hero power. Let's see what I repop. Woo! Oh my god, that's a good repop. It's not the best, but it's gonna make me draw. It's a very good repop, I must admit. So here we have two solutions. Either we put this, or we put the scientist and the weapon, but I feel like we need to go for damage here. So we're gonna go with this. That's a good repop of the Blood Shredder. That's probably one of the best. The best is probably Millhouse Manastorm. It's a 4/4. So you have to deal with a 4/3 and then a 4/4. What is that? Yep. Okay. He's gonna have to deal. Okay, give me another one of these. Oh, that would have been too awesome. Too awesome indeed. Okay. I'm really tempted to put this. You know what? We could go for the kill here with the magic. I'm really tempted to do that, but I think he's just gonna sit for draw, because this is really strong. This, you rarely do not put it at turn 6. It's a very strong turn 6. So does he? Thorson. Okay, he armors. I can chunk that armor down, no problem. Ah, come on. Okay, he doesn't have any more shield slam. He's gonna kill my Thanos. I'm gonna draw a card. Nice. Okay, so here we are going to... Here we are going to go... There's a lot of options. I think we should first animal companion to see what we get. Okay. We got here, we tried here, that, and we got face. Okay, we're gonna start chunk down that armor. Now he may have brawl. That can be a problem, but Dr. Boom hasn't showed up yet. He could Dr. Boom, but I'm just gonna destroy Dr. Boom. Okay, he brawls. Let's see. The Huffer would be good. And the Huffer and who? Okay, 2/3. That's not the best, but it's okay. I'm gonna have a problem chunking down this armor. I think we're gonna go fine. Putting that here. We could have weapon this, but remember this is a very strong card. So we are pretty good right now, I think. What's he gonna play? Ragnaros? I can trade that Ragnaros, no problem. What does he have? And notice I haven't took any damage yet. That is really good. Come on, warrior. So I still haven't figured out. That's probably a control warrior. I haven't seen any sort of kind of Gurubashi warrior. Okay, that's an execute. Okay. He still have a lot of deal with. And a weapon. Okay. He's gonna trade the 2/3. I don't know why. And then now we can do that and put the weapon. We trade this baby. Get the secret. And I think he's in a really bad position. He only has 3 cards. 4 now. What did I get? Oh, nice. That's good. I think he's in a really, really bad spot right now. So he's gonna kill this. He is going to... He's gonna be very low. He's gonna be extremely low. Okay, he's gonna still armor up. Okay. Okay, I can't let that go back in his hand. That's a little problem with the freezing trap. You have to be very careful of what you do with. So we're just gonna play like that, and he's dead. I do not want to attack with my weapon. But yeah, you want to be careful of what goes back in his hand. Yeah, that's what a minion attacks. So, especially things like Healbot or those war things. Does he give up? Maybe. Does he give up? Okay, no, he's not gonna give up yet. He's gonna put a Grow Mash, but it's gonna go back in his hand. Oh my god, that is the best feeling. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Just spending 8 mana for nothing. That is why the freezing trap is a good trap on hunters. Here we go, the second win. And here we go. We're gonna do the last game. And we went against a hunter and a warrior and we won. And it was probably a control warrior. That was hilarious. The Grow Mash. The Grow Mash returned back to him. He spent 8 mana for nothing. I love that. You see, when you manage to keep the things that don't need to, that don't need to go in his hand, like the thing that gives 5 armor, well, you can get that sort of things, and that's really good. And now we're gonna be versus a very strong class, the mages. The mage. Yep, we'll see how it goes. We have the coin, but honestly, she can just frost shot me. I'm not gonna take the risk. 3 cards. Remember, the triangle are 3 cards. The spider, the scientist. Okay, we got a companion animal of the coin. We can still, if you have the coin, if you have not the coin and none of these 3 cards, you're gonna be in very trouble. And if you are against a mage, it's almost lost. If we are against a temple mage, it's gonna have a lot of trouble. Let's make the rocket go off. Oh, come on. Pew. Okay, we're gonna say hello to this mage. I apologize again, the text is in French. Okay, I don't know what this mage is doing. Okay, I thought you were AFK. Okay, this looks like a temple mage. We're gonna need the hover. I think in this case scenario, no, we can't. We don't have any turn 2. We can't do that. We need to pass and hope for the best. The best thing would we to get a hover. If we get Leok, I think we're dead. Do mech mages play this? No, that's a temple mage. I'm not sure. We'll see when he plays. Yep, that's a temple mage. We're in big trouble. We have to coin and hope for a taunt. The taunt is the best one. Grow, okay, great. Okay. If he has a frost shot, it's pretty bad, obviously. But we can still manage to survive. If we had Leok, we would have probably dead. But we had the taunt. We can still win. We are a mid. We can still win this game. Oh, by the way, you guys, check out the new card decoration that's on the back of the cards. I got the one of Heroes of the Storm. That's probably a game that I will play in the other series, because for the moment I'm uploading Hearthstone Conan, but I will be uploading from other games, and one game that I know very well I'm gonna be uploading soon. I won't tell you guys, it's a surprise. Oh god, he unstable portal. That could change the course of the game. So, okay. Oh god, that's not good. Okay. I don't know what that secret is. It's either a... I always mix up the duplicate. It's either the one that when you play him in, it copies on his side of the field, or the barrier that gives 8 armor points, or maybe an ice block. Do tempo mages run ice block? I'm not sure. But let's hope for the barrier, because I'm gonna have to play this. It's gonna go back in his hand. It's gonna cost 6. Oh god. Okay, it needs to be the armor. Eh? What was that? Okay. Oh my god. I think I lost here. It needs to be the armor. Yep. I think mages, tempo mages, mech mages is the worst deck you can go off. It's the counter. Every deck has its counter. And this is the counter to mid-range hunter. But even if we lose this one, it will be a successful trial, as we will have won 2 games and lost 1. And as this video will be finished, you can try it at home. If you don't have all the legendaries, you can put legendaries that you have. Yep, we're gonna go that and hope for a Huffer or Taunt. No, we need a Taunt. Okay, good. I don't know if we can win this one. But then you can try yourself out, trying to change a little bit the deck. So yeah, the deck is pretty expensive. Those are rare. There's only one epic in the deck, which is the Snake Trap. It's not vital, but it's a good card. And just play some games, try it out, and you'll see you can get pretty high. You can get at least rank 15 with no problem. Because below the rank 15, you won't have that much mages. You won't have pure aggro, and that is really strong against pure aggro. So you won't get to level. Oh my god, what the hell is that? So you will get to rank 15 very easily. Okay, so our only chance to win here is to get a Doomsayer. And even if we do, it's the Son of Arden, we lost. I think we can still try to win. If we do that, we can do that, and then we can trade that. It's not lost, honestly, but he can't. Oh god, what the? Knife Juggler, what the fuck? What the fuck, Knife Juggler? Why did you do that? Oh my god. Okay, let's hope we get a very bad repop, and then she takes the repop. Oh my god. It's not lost, we can still Dr. Boom. Oh, she's gonna go face. Can we win? I don't think so. We play that. Do that. Hope she doesn't take Dr. Boom. Oh my god, don't take the Boom. Okay. 1, 2, 1. We're dead. As long as we haven't lost, we haven't lost. Wait. 1. No, because if he does 1, 1, 4, pump, 4, 2. We haven't lost. Also, a general tip about Hearthstone: never surrender a game, even if sometimes it can be frustrating. Usually, you don't surrender a game. And yeah, with this deck, you can, as I said, go easily to rank 15, and then you can master your techniques, trying to get the full deck list with the cards. And you can have a lot of fun with this deck. I had a lot of fun. So let's see if he has any kind of fireball, ice. As far as no, you can't. No, there's an Annoytron. there's an Annoytron. Okay, I'm gonna have 3 snakes. It has to go on the bomb, and it has to hit Dr. Boom for at least. Well, what the? Well, GG. Yeah, mages are really, really strong against this deck. So here we are. Here we go. We finished the video. So yeah, this is the mid Hunter Beast deck. So if you wanna build it, try it out. Maybe write in the comments how you did with this deck. And yeah, so for the next video, you can write in the comments of this video. You can write which deck you want me to play for the next video. Here are the possible decks that you can choose from. We have a mech mage with mechs, no Antonidas, just mechs. You know, all the mechs. I can't show you the deck list, it will be for the next video, but it's a mech mage, classic mech mage, with Nishnu Sugar, Clockwork Gnome, Annoytron, that much. Then we have, I call it a legend mid-range because there's Tyrion. It's the usual paladin with lay on hands, Tyrion, a lot of heals, a lot of sustain, good taunts, still early game with the robot with the mind shield. A good old paladin deck. Then we have I would call it the cheese priest. I don't know who writes China priest. But I would call the cheese priest as it is a priest that you can play in 2 ways. Either you get a super buffed creature with Valence Chosen and Divine Word Shield, I think it's called. And you get just a huge creature with the 2/8 taunts and everything. And the second thing you can play is you can play with your opponent's cards. Yeah, you just don't play with your own cards. Priests like to do that. They like to play with the opponent's cards. So you see what I mean. It's a good old, very funny priest deck. Then we have a very, very, very expensive deck to craft. The very, very powerful Handlock with all the giants, Jaraxxus, all the sustain with Siphon Soul, Dark Bomb, and Hellfire. All those things. Warrior deck, a Grim Patron deck, with the thing that gives charge to everything, 2 or less attack, 3 or less, attack, and obviously the Grim Patron, the Whirlwind, and Rage, and stuff like that. It's a really funny deck. There's no Grommash, though. Then we have an oil rog, the weapon-based rog with the oil and clears and Azure Drakes and all that good stuff. And then you can choose from this. I'm still not sure about this deck. It's kind of a mid-range druid. The thing is, it's missing a bunch of cards. You can put it, but you have basically a choice. Mech Mage, Paladin with Tyrion, Cheese Priest with playing with other people's card, Handlock with Giants, Warrior with Grim Patron, Enrage, fucking combos, and an Ore Rock. And if you want a little nice druid, there is Thorson, there is Innervate, and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. It took me a lot of time, and if you enjoyed it, then you can press the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. It helps me a lot on my videos. I'm only getting started on YouTube, and I'm already loving that. So yeah, please subscribe if you like the video. So yeah, here we go. So have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!